I want to be the 155-pound cage aggression champion. I want that pro title, and I want to beat Nache. I just know I can beat him, man, and I want to prove that. I think it'll open a lot of eyes in Davenport, and that's what I'm looking to do. You know, I'm looking to make a statement. I'm looking to, you know, make a mark on the Quad Cities. So, I'm coming.
What's his name again? He wants to fight me, why? Oh, because I'm the best? Exactly. I don't know nothing about the guy. You know, there's a reason he knows me and I don't know him. If he was a talented fighter, I would have heard about him by now. You know, as an amateur, you know, state to state, you heard about me and any other good fighter. This guy hasn't made a name for himself yet, and he's already got a few pro fights. It's a bad choice coming at me trying to get that big leap, and he's going to find out.
I just don't think he's going to be able to deal with my power or my reach, and you know, I'm hoping he's going to stand and bang with me because that's what I want to do. That's what I like. That's what the fans like. You know, I want to stand up for 5 rounds and bang if I have to.
I'm just not a cage fighter. Like I said, I have the street mentality to where, you know, I'm not afraid of anything. You can say what you want to say, but at the end of the day, if you're not a natural born fighter, one that is and trained is going to put a whooping on you. I don't care what kind of skills you have.
I plan on blowing the roof off this place with this fight, you know. I'm going to get after it, and if they want to see the Prince get beat, they should come watch.
You know, he can bring whatever he wants, and I'm going to shut it down, and at the end of the day, I'm going to get the W.
October 10th, you better be ready because I'm coming to your hometown. I'm laying a whooping.
He's not going to come to the hometown and take me out, that's for sure. I'm going to put a whooping on him and come witness it. So when he's on Facebook running his mouth, you can be a witness there saying, hey, didn't Nache put a beating on you?
We have made it to our main event of the night here on the professional part of our evening at Cage Aggression 14, All or Nothing. Making his way to the cage, Eric Stretch Thomas out of Carthage, Illinois, and representing Midwest Grapplers Alliance.
Earlier when we had a chance to talk to Thomas, he said that he's made a career out of coming to other people's hometowns and taking them down. How tough is that? Is that something that you would imagine to be difficult, or is it a situation where you're fighting a guy who's, you know, in his hometown, all the pressure's on him to perform, all his fans are here, he doesn't want to let them down, and it might be opportunity for that person who's coming in from out of town to take advantage of that and pick up a W?
I don't think, for me, just looking at it from my point of view, and I don't think it matters where you fight. I don't think it matters what day, whatever. If you prepare yourself and train, you can fight in a barn, you can fight in the 2,000 person or 20,000 person arena, it doesn't matter. So his town, your town, if you're ready to fight, you're ready to fight, and I think the rest is details. So if he's that confident coming in, it's a main event, the featherweight title's on the line. He's confident to take it away from Anthony Nache, who we haven't seen many people give him much trouble, honestly, in the cage aggression fighting family or fights. I'd like to see him, you know, try to do that because it's just, like I said, something we haven't seen. Making his way to the cage, Anthony the Prince Nache out of East Moline, Illinois, and Militich Fighting Systems.
Definitely had a chance to see Nache fight several times before. When he talked to us earlier, he was saying how he has been doing 3-a-days at his camp. If you're doing 3-a-days at your camp, is it possible to sort of burn yourself out? Can you overtrain? Is that something? I mean, we know that there have been some issues with this fight coming in, but is there a possibility that you can overtrain it? Can you do too much?
You can do too much, and I'd want to know the details of what he's doing, because you could be doing. We don't know how long each of those workouts are. A 3-day, you could work out 3 times a day for 10 minutes apiece. You did a 3-day, but you worked out for half an hour. I know he's working out longer than that, but he could be doing different things, you know, a cardio workout, jiu-jitsu, and then hit the mitts, and that's 3 different workouts. And, you know, you might not be burning yourself out, but that is a lot in one day. So that should pay dividends here for him if he's working out like that.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is our main event of the evening, scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds for the Caged Aggression Professional Championship title, powered by Bud Light and 7G Distributing. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall and trains with the Midwest Grapplers Alliance. Joining us from Carthage, Illinois, Eric Stretch Thomas. And his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner. He stands 5 feet 6 inches tall and trains with Militich Fighting Systems. He's sponsored by New Style Barbershop, Good Stuff Graphics and Design, Ortiz Entertainment, Max Muscle, Fade to Black MMA, Lay Low Kennels, and Caged Aggression. Joining us from East Moline, Illinois, here's your current Caged Aggression Professional Champion, Anthony the Bruce Nache!
We are ready for the main event here at Caged Aggression 14, All or Nothing.
All right, gentlemen, this is a Caged Aggression main event. We've been over the rules. I expect you to follow my instructions, protect yourself at all times. Eric, do you have any questions? Anthony, any questions? All right, touch gloves, back up, we'll get it going.
Ice cold stare down. Ready to go, Eric Thomas in the black and red trunks, Anthony Nache in the solid black. Featherweight title on the line. I feel like Thomas has done some of his homework too, that he's not just rushing right in.
Right.
He knows that those shots are huge. Big kick to start off from Nache. He throws with so much power every time he fights. Thomas has to know that and wants to kind of keep his distance. He is taller too, so like you said, he needs to fight tall tonight. Big shots, and they clinch up early. Knee from Thomas, and Nache too. Might want to throw a couple knees. Big knee again from Thomas. Thomas gets the underhook and able to turn around Nache. And Nache walks him right back. Thomas back to the cage.
Yeah, this is definitely a time where Thomas wants to, you know, probably use that length advantage. You don't necessarily want to trade with Nache though. That's the problem.
And Nache sneaks in a knee there quickly. It just is a positioning, a war of positions right now. Nice inside knee from Nache. Nice foot stomp, your favorite. Big shot from Nache. And they break a little bit. A lot of respect from both fighters to each other. And this is a main event professional fight, so you're not just going to have wild shots.
You wouldn't expect someone to just run in and, completely uncontrolled. These guys have been around the block a few times.
Right. Big kick from Thomas to Nache.
Another big kick by Thomas.
And it's just kind of that, like we said before, the calm before the storm, that we know that one shot can completely end this fight.
And you have to use those kicks as a setup, you know.
Big.
Huge left hand right there by Nache. A huge shot by Thomas.
And there, like we just said, Thomas has got to hit, trying to lock up the guillotine. Trying to get that hand, another big dump.
Nice
from Nache.
takedown by Nache.
That's what we're talking about too. At any moment, those shots from Nache can come. And Thomas got one and then returned one and for good measure. Nache out of trouble now. Goes to dump him again. Nice leg trip attempt.
Very nice job by Thomas to stay up on that. Any sort of separation that these fighters get, they look to throw shots immediately.
And that's the difference that we were talking about earlier, that it's those little times that you have to do that big foot stomp. Body shots from Thomas to Nache. Nice inside knees. Nache peppering that inside knee at Thomas. Nice trip.
Very nice trip takedown right there by Nache.
Got the arm trapped there too, and if that arm wasn't trapped, Nache would be doing a lot more than he was able to do.
Oh, definitely.
Because I saw him trying to posture up, and you were waiting for him to lay down or rain down some shots. He wasn't able to, but not a lot of action in that fight. But what we saw was big shots.
Definitely big.
End.
And you know that there are certain things that are probably going to happen as this fight progresses. If both of these guys can keep their energy up, you know, somebody's going to land one of those big shots at a certain point in time.
All right, round two.
Very nice up kick right there by.
Nice way to start, and he's long, so he's got to be using his limbs like that. Thomas not afraid to exchange.
No, not afraid to exchange, and doesn't really want to get tied up either. Big shot right there by Thomas.
And that's an extra shot on the exchange right there.
Separation. Both these guys swinging for the fences right now.
Yeah, and if you've got exchanges like that, it's just a matter of time before somebody's gonna land something and go down. So, got to be just a little bit more calculated with your shots. Nice combination, but Nache. About 3 of those landed, and that was a very nice combination. Nice high kick again.
Really nice straight high kick. And that's something you don't really see a lot of either. Most people come around the outside with it.
Big kick. Nache able to counter and
nice undercut there by Nache.
Thomas able to get out of some danger and stand back up. Big foot stomps from Nache again.
Yeah, also in combination with the inside, you know, with the inside knee right there.
Pull that leg out again. Pull that leg out again. There it is.
Big knee attempt from Nache, wasn't able to get it. Back in the middle of the cage, do both fighters go.
Straight left.
Couldn't really tell who landed what there.
Just a lot of shots being thrown. I don't think too many of them landed, but like we said the entire fight, you know, if one of those landed, that's all it takes.
Yeah. And Thomas really trying to come right down the pipe and land. Looking to pop the arm out. Nice body shot. Got him caught in the Kimura. Trying to take the back of Nache. Got one hook in. Can't quite get the other one in.
Yep, trying to get the other hook in.
Nache in a little bit of trouble here. Thomas needs to keep his composure and patience and slowly work for this.
Right, yeah, now isn't the time to sort of speed it up and rush trying to get this.
Right, able to get, looks like he's got both
the
hooks
other
in
hook
now. Trying to flatten him out and try to sneak his arm
Sliding
under.
that arm underneath.
They are a little bit sweaty at this point, so it's
right.
It's
Nache doing a good job of keeping his head turned so that you know Thomas isn't able to slide that arm
He's been
underneath.
in this position before. He knows what to do. Nache trying to kick out some of the.
Thomas lost one of his hooks right there.
Now he's kind of got the jaw, cranking on the jaw, almost underneath. Nache doing a good job. Looks like the arm's sliding underneath, not yet.
Yeah, and it looks like he's got it more so in the cuff of the, you know, the elbow.
He's got it right in the mouth too, and Nache's still able. He looked like he was close to tapping.
Yeah, really close to tapping right there.
Expending a lot of energy right now as both fighters. Got the body triangle in. Gotta be close to end of the round. Looks like he's trying to tighten up on that. Got it in pretty deep now, but I think he's gonna get Nache's gonna get saved by the bell. Wow. And he popped right back up. A lot of energy.
Yeah.
I mean, gotta use that energy in the
And
fight.
that's one of those situations where I think it looked a little bit worse than it actually was, and this is something that you taught me early on watching the sport and commentating, is that when you get one of those chokes in, you want to aim more for using the forearm on the throat as opposed to using the cuff part of your elbow.
Right. And that's those little differences where, yeah, your cuff goes in, but then the neck rests nicely in where it's supposed to rest, and that's not going to finish it. When you get that forearm going right into the neck,
Right into the throat, yeah.
That's a slicer.
Right.
It's done, so. Right, round 3 underway. A lot of energy expelled that last round. And after that, I know Nache doesn't want to go back to the ground, so he's going to want to keep this standing.
But you can see where that would pose a little bit of an issue with his, you know, size disadvantage to Thomas. But we do know that Nache is very heavy-handed, so all it takes is one of those shots to land and it could be over.
Big front kick again. Big shot from Nache, pushes Thomas back a little bit.
Nache surprising a little bit and going in for the takedown.
Nache right by his corner, able to listen to some of their directions now. Might want to create a little space and land a big shot.
When you see positions like this is where those hours and hours and hours of the gym come into play. This is, you know, you've done this all the time.
Nache punching the thighs. I like that too. Some open hand shots from Thomas to Nache as well. So these guys are thinking outside the box. They're going untraditional and they're trying to do something that they need to do to win this fight. Big takedown, and Thomas might have Nache caught in another guillotine. Can't really tell how deep it is at this point. Nice by Nache getting back down again.
Yeah, very nice by Nache, yes.
Stand back up.
A lot of energy, and you have to be careful because he has that, Thomas has that guillotine in there pretty good. Not exactly locked in, but more so keeping Nache's, you know, head in one spot and giving him something to think about.
And the
Thomas is in I was gonna say, while he was on one hip, he was in an interesting position where Nache could go for a Kimura.
I was saying he was right there for it. Now he's got his back.
Big shots right there by Nache. Big elbows.
And Thomas doesn't want to take too many of those from Nache. I'll tell you that. Big undercut. Another big shot from Nache. Looking to get the rear naked of his own. Big knee.
Huge knee right there.
And here's where Nache's really opening up right now.
Big shot there by Nache.
Nache. Body shot to the head. Big knee again from Nache.
Elbows, knees, toes, everything coming from Nache right now.
Everything into it right now.
Wow. Wow.
Big ending.
Wow.
That's a big, big win. A big way to finish this fight.
Yeah, definitely. And there was a lot of times there where, you know, you weren't exactly sure if, you know, Nache was going to be able to pull that out, but.
And what we saw was the progression to the end of that fight. He's building off his momentum, kept going with it, and just kept landing and slowly breaking his opponent down, till he just wasn't answering shots anymore, and you have to call that fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee, Rob Hines, has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 39 seconds into round 3, declaring your winner by referee stoppage due to strikes and still caged aggression